Hey YouTube family, as I promised before, this is going to be your pick a card series for those of you who are already in relationships. We will see what the angels want you to know, but the messages are obviously not the same for everybody, and I wanted to be able to give you more options with the messages, give the angels more options to communicate with you, and so I went this route. If these messages resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe on my channel. You could choose to just take a few moments and meditate on the piles and decide which one's going to be most applicable to you. You could choose by the color of the stone. I have the green, purple, brown, and pink. You could do it based off number. My lucky number is 7, so I wouldn't be able to do it here, but some have a lower lucky number, and it could be 1 through 4. So at any rate, I am going to start with pile number 1. And move these ones out of the way for the time being, and we will obviously come back to them. Alright, YouTube, let's see what they've got to tell you. Okay, you initially received sensitivity as your overall energy for pile number 1. Well, this is pretty. Okay. Well, so I'm seeing your overall energy as being sensitivity. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. It is okay to feel what you feel about this person. I can tell by the Death card this is something new for you. Even with the Ace of Swords, this is something very new for you. You've not felt this for any other person, and it's got you a little off kilter. But off kilter is good. I'd rather be off kilter than doing the same old thing over and over and over again with all the wrong people, right? Major cause to celebrate, guys. Like, this is something good. This is something pure. This is something divinely meant. I mean, look at all this celebration. I don't see you celebrating it per se, but I kind of feel like you should be, because you've busted your butt to get to this point in your life. See, you have, I'm going to do this one first. You have come out of all of this rocky water into something calmer and more stable. The person that you are with is a good rock for you. Like, they are a foundation for you to grow upon. And, you know, if you're not already thinking about marriage with this person, you know, maybe that ought to be a little bit of a bug in the back of your head, because this person's worth it. Like, some people get married for the silliest reasons, and this person's actually somebody who is a partner to you. You know, they deserve the recognition of the work that they're putting in your relationship. So I'm just telling you, no, don't do it today. I don't want you to do it because I say so, but it's just something you need to be thinking about. And maybe even have that conversation. Do they even want to? There are some people that are just content to not, but again, with the Three of Cups, we have celebration. We have friends celebrating. Your friends are celebrating that you have finally gotten to a point in your life where you have met the right person. It is bounty, it is growth, it is prosperity. See, she is beautiful. And I say she, but it could be interchangeable to he. Grounded insofar as work. They have a very good work ethic. They are very nurturing. as you can tell by the animals and the flowers. They are very proud. They are very supportive and loving, and look at that fire around her too. Again, this is not necessarily a woman. This could be either or, but this person is a very passionate person. It's kind of like that fire that she doesn't let everybody see. You can see it's hidden behind her clothing, and it's not necessarily something that she shares with the world, but it infuses you. That fire does. You can see how it infuses you in your blood. Okay, then we have the Death card, which, again, that's just the change. That's the change from what you're used to. You are not used to having a partner that is actually a true partner. And it is everything you have ever wished for, hence the Star card. It is every dream that you have ever had come true. Unbelievable. I mean, wow. I mean, what do you even say to this when you pull a reading like this? It's kind of like, you walk into the room and go, I'm done, there's nothing else to say, because you don't get any more perfect than this. No, I say perfect, and I shouldn't qualify that, because it's not a perfect relationship. No, none is. I mean, if it was perfect, it would be boring. But it's perfect for you. It's meant for you. It was a gift. Divine gift that was given to you, that was meant for you. And you, yeah, see, you've got the Seven of Swords here. You decided you were going to carry the burden on your own for about 10 seconds, and then you turned around and decided you were going to give it a try. I don't know if it looked too good to be true. I don't know if you decided to just chuck it all and have faith, but you did. You finally put those doggone swords down and took the leap. And then you've got your Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning. But see, the thing you don't understand is that this isn't just a new beginning of a relationship. This is a new beginning of something creative too, like some kind of a business or hobby. This person is meant to collaborate with you on something. Let's see if I can figure it out. Yep. See, there's training right underneath the Ace of Pentacles. This person is meant to work with you. And in doing so, the two of you will create something together. I don't know if it's a hobby. I don't know if you're both lawyers that are going to open your business. I don't know if you're both writers. But you are meant to collaborate together on something, and you will have both of your spiritual and monetary prosperity. See, you got the Two of Michael, and the basic principle behind the Two of Michael is that if you overanalyze a problem, you're just beating it to death, beating a dead horse. I think my grandma used to say. You need to stop, take a deep breath, and accept it and let it happen. Use your intuition. You know this is right. You know this person is right for you. Beautiful reading, guys. Wow. I hope the rest of them are just as powerful as this. So let's see what we've got for our brownstones. Our second deck. For those of you who are in a relationship, well, okay guys, you got the overall energy card as your healthy lifestyle. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. The first card that you received was the Five of Wands. Now, the Five of Wands is generally conflict, but you've got in reverse, meaning some kind of conflict is done. Next to that, you got the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles does indicate a young man usually of stable financial means. He's not necessarily the most handsome man in the world. He's not necessarily the most charismatic is the word I was looking for. But he's grounded. He's financially stable. He is good. He has a good heart. And I think there's been some conflict about whether or not you wanted to be with this person. Maybe you were used to dating that bad boy type, or the one that looked really good but was a total jerk. Or for you men, same concept, you were used to dating the really thin, good looking but shallow inside type. You know, I feel like this is a person who's a little more outside of your zone than you're used to dating. But now here's the kicker. The last clarifier on the reading before this one, if you were watching, you would know was the Queen of Wands. This one is the King of Wands. Again, we have a very good person. He's grounded, he's simple. He knows he's in charge. It's like he's very self-assured. He knows what he has to offer you. He can be somewhat romantic, but that's not his normal verbiage, for lack of a better word. He will rather talk to you about numbers and statistics before he will talk to you about emotions. It's just not his realm of comfort, I guess. But he's a good person. Again, but I still think he's outside of your comfort zone. And so you're not quite sure about him just yet. We have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. The Nine of Pentacles upright usually means abundance. It can mean pregnancy. It can mean growth and development, contentment. I think at this point in time you are unsure he is what you want. And I do know this is a relationship reading, so therefore that would indicate you're already in a relationship, but I really kind of feel like emotionally you're on the cusp with this one. Do I want to commit? Do I want to not commit? He's not really what I'm used to. Let's see what else we got. So we pulled up the shadow side. So what that tells me is that you're battling your own internal demons. It's almost like you feel like you're not good enough for him. He's too grounded. He's too good. I won't say he's too good looking, but he's too grounded. He's too good, meaning he's too kind. I know there are some women that complain that he's too nice. And for some men, that's just, I don't really know what men say about women who are too nice. But it's almost like you're just not feeling entirely worthy. Or maybe on the opposite side, you could do better if you're that shallow. I don't know. I just know that you're conflicted within yourself is what I'm trying to get at. But this could be a fabulous opportunity for you. And in fact, this opportunity has been given to you by the divine. I'm not saying it's your divine partner by any stretch of the imagination, but I am saying that the person has been brought into your life for a reason. For you to learn a lesson, for you to gain some insight. It could be your partner. It's not the overall energy I'm picking up. You do know, so like the Moon card is reversed, you do know this person is there for you, that you could have a potential relationship with this person. But the situation's up to you. I would say right now, this is a very good card that we could get for this reading. Be patient and plan. Don't make a decision today. Get to know this person. There is nothing wrong with taking time to get used to use a poor choice of words. There's nothing wrong with taking time to get to know somebody. Nothing at all. And you need to have balance. So for this, I would say it's not all or nothing. It's not, I have to decide I like this guy today, otherwise he'll be gone tomorrow. You have time. Get to know this person. Get to know yourself. Take time to heal yourself if the shadow side is what's causing this conflict. You need to embrace your inner child, make new friends, rekindle relationships. I think the Six of Raphael is suggesting that you just let go and have fun. Why don't you go out on a date with this person? Go bowling, go putt-putting, go do something silly and fun. Take a day trip somewhere and get to know this person. You might find they bring out the better part of you. They bring out a good part of yourself. But the thing that we need to circle back to is that having fun is part of having a healthy lifestyle. You need to not take life so seriously sometimes and just relax and go with the flow. Alright guys, let's move on to number 3, our purple stone. Purple is my favorite color, so let's see what wonderful things we can achieve with that today. I hope you're enjoying these readings. I really have been. I feel like the messages have been completely pertinent for some of you. Like some of them are coming through very, very powerfully. Alright, my loves. Baby dolls, what are you doing? Okay, so our overall energy for the third group is be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people. This relationship has busted your rear end. Like, you have put so much effort into it, and he or she is not been what they said they were going to be. You've got 2 nights back to back and they're both upside down. I'm telling you that this person came in with intentions that said, I'm great, I'm fabulous, we'll be great together, I'll love you forever, let me put a ring on your finger, and then, well, either I'm going to put a ring on your finger or I will in the future. But there was lots of promises made, I can feel that much. And they're off doing whatever the hell they want to do. They're texting ex-girlfriends. They're putting their stuff on all of these. I'm not familiar with all the sites anymore. I'm getting older. All of these different little sites. They're putting themselves out on there, but they are not being true to you. For shame. So the Knight of Wands indicates all of this effort and energy that you have put into this person despite this. It's like you know what they're doing, but if you love them that much more, then they will come back to you. Babe doll, no, ain't gonna happen. They might for 5 seconds because they need money, because they want affection or attention, but they'll be gone the minute they get what they need elsewhere too. So, no. You need a new beginning, guys. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is beautiful. It's divine. You are worthy. That's the thing that you need to understand. Circling back to the gentleness card. This relationship is not worthy of you. You have the potential for something better, and it is very, very soon. But it cannot come if you don't close the door on this other relationship. I'm telling you, this dude or this chick is tripping. They are not worthy of your love. You've got the Devil card upside down. It tells me that you have the capability of letting yourself go with this person. But this person is like crack to you for some reason. It will not be an easy thing to let go of. I'm feeling like you have been hurt in your past very, very deeply, and this person showed you affection and kindness in the beginning, and you clung to that because you felt like that was your self-worth. You felt like that was what defined you as a person. But I'm telling you that you're going to have to go deep within your own soul and find your own self-worth, because this person cannot and should not be defining who you are. They are not worthy of that level of esteem. They're not. You're juggling back and forth what to do. I mean, you know you need to leave, but you want to stay too because you've invested so much. Some of it's pride, which I get. You know, you don't want to be wrong. You've loved this person. Some of it's just stubbornness. Some of it's an investment. Some of it's just fear. If I let this person go, I will never find anything ever again. And I'm telling you, that is not true. The universe wants to give this to you, but you cannot give it to you until you become healthy enough to have it. Because, you know, if you aren't well and they hand you something beautiful, it's just going to spoil the next relationship. So you have to focus on you and get healthy and worthy, and realize, you know, it's amazing if you come home and somebody, you know, holds you for 5 minutes because you've had a bad day. That's what you deserve, as opposed to you coming home and the person ignoring you for 5 hours. This is what you deserve. You have to understand the truth behind that. Otherwise, you're just never going to move forward. The Knight of Wands, I'm sorry, this is just your dude over and over and over again, doing what he does. You have to start seeing yourself as this queen, as this magnanimous, analytical, step out of your emotions. You are the ruler queen. Or it could be king too. I mean, I know I'm using queen, but this feminine energy is just like all over me right now. You decide. You are the ruler. You decide. You decide what you will and won't tolerate. You decide what you deserve. And notice how she's upright and these two are not. You need to take control of your situation. But here we are, my loves. You have bound yourselves with these flimsy little cords that you could break free of at any point in time. You can break free of this relationship. And I get what it feels like. You have invested so much time and energy, and you know this person can be a good person in your heart. You know this. You know that they're capable of loving you. You've had amazing times with this person, and they're probably the father or mother of your children, and you don't want to let that go for the kids' sake, and you don't want to let it go for money. But what about you? Don't you deserve this? And don't your kids deserve to see you have this? Think about it. How are children ever supposed to learn what healthy, loving relationships can be like if they continue to see you take less than you deserve? If they see you with somebody who is willing to give you the world and love you unconditionally, and they see you love that person back unconditionally, don't you think that teaches them to search for somebody who will treat them the same way, as opposed to teaching them to settle for somebody who screams and shouts and always has to be right and nags and, you know, just cuts you down at every turn, doesn't build you up? I mean, there are 1,000 different ways we could explain this, but they deserve, just as you deserve, to know true love. We have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands generally means movement of some kind. Movement from a situation or communication. Let's see what we can clarify in that. You need to remember. You need to remember who you were. You were not always this person who would tolerate this stuff. You used to be proud. You used to be amazing within yourself, and you have put yourself into this tiny little cocoon, and you need to start growing and nourishing yourself, being gentle with yourself, fighting for yourself, and fighting for your kids if they are part of the situation. Yes, there will be some disruption, and by the way, this card totally reminds me of Gordon Ramsay for some strange reason, because his face looks like it, and that's not a good thing. But there will be disruption. Of course there's going to be disruption when you make changes in your life. That's just par for the course. It's nothing unusual. You are a beautiful, beautiful person. And you tend to give. And that gets taken advantage of. What you need to do is to start setting boundaries for yourself. And only give what you are capable of giving. And the universe will therefore turn around and provide you. I say that, but as I look at your spread, I'm reminded that they already have provided for you. It's just not there yet because you're not there yet. There is a person who is meant for you, that is waiting in the wings for you to heal from this nonsense. Heal from these two ridiculous men or women. Again, I'm still feeling a very compelling female energy in this reading, though. And make your choice. And it's there. It won't be immediately, guys, so don't think that it will be. It takes time to heal yourself. And I know I, of all people, anybody can tell you, do not want to hear patience. But I'm telling you, you have to heal yourself, and healing yourself takes time after you've been through so much trauma. And you, my loves, have been through trauma. Because these two knights have put you through hell. You gave them everything, and all they did was take. Alright, my dears, let's do this last reading for my loves in relationships. We're doing the greenstone, which I like this one the best because of how it feels. It just feels very smooth. So, what do we have? Passion. Ooh, mama like. Yes, this is a very emotional reading for those of you who chose number 4. Okay, so first off, we got the Archangel Haniel. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Well, then I'm telling you right now, this is not your career. Look at all the cups. This is your love life. We have the Knight of Swords reversed. The Knight of Swords reversed tends to talk about people who had, at some point in time, anxiety, depression, worry. You don't. It's reversed. You don't. Now we are looking at the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups generally means that, like, the universe is handing you this gift. It's handing you this cup full of beautiful red wine, and you're going, but I want those other 3. First word that pops in my head when I see this card is brat. It just is. When I look at this card, I see brat. But that's okay. We've all been there. We've all done that. Next to that is the 8 of Cups, which generally means I'm walking away and looking for something better. You have pulled back from your loved one. Definitely, and I'm going to have to see why. So, we got the Four of Cups twice in a row. You are definitely feeling discontented right now in your relationship. So, we got the Fool for the clarifier on the second Four of Wands. And you're kind of feeling a little smothered. Like, I want to be out on my own and do my own thing. I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it. I don't like that this person wants time together. I don't like that this person is always in my face or always in my ear, always wanting to talk. You're acting like you want to be single. And I see you kind of, not physically walking away, but emotionally walking away. The bad thing is, the person you were with is an extremely generous person. Everything that they do, they share with you. The love, the money, the materialism, they share it with you. I'm not quite seeing why you're so discontented. This is very odd because even this person is meant to be an inspiration for you in some kind of a new career endeavor. And you haven't embraced it. I can see you haven't embraced it. I see that you are completely, I mean, look at the butterfly. You're completely free to do what you want to do, but you feel constrained for some reason. Then we have the Emperor reversed. He's an authoritarian man. Not my favorite card in the deck. But he's upside down, which means you're being kind of cold, honestly, to this person. This person is putting a lot of effort into this relationship. And you're being kind of cold towards them. I'm not feeling the passion, although that was your overall energy. Okay, we've gotten 9 a couple of times. 9 indicates abundance, and you've got the 9 of Pentacles here. So what you need to do is you need to sit down and analyze yourself. Find out what's bothering you and communicate with your partner, because I'm telling you, there are some beautiful things that can happen here if you guys just talk. You've got a lot of good energy as far as the two of you being together. You've got this endeavor that I'm seeing that you're supposed to be creating. You've got money coming in between the two of you if you take up this endeavor. The 9 of Wands, definitely. Be a light to others. So see, you need to go do some internal soul searching and give back to this person what they are giving to you, and that will ignite your passion back. And it's not just sexual passion, although amen to that. It's passion in what drives you. Some people, that drive is spirituality. What I do is extremely spiritual, and I have to constantly be on point with my angels and spirit guides and the people that I talk to. Some people, it's going to be art. It's going to be, I haven't felt inspired to draw lately. And maybe that's what's frustrating you, come to think of it. Maybe your passion has just not been there for something, and that's what's driving this cold distance between you and your partner. But the ironic part of that statement is that if you embraced your partner, the passion would be there. I don't know, guys. I'm just feeling like you need to look internal, because this is not something that they're doing wrong. This is something that you need to fix within yourself. And things will be good. Things will be amazing. Ace of Swords. I mean, you've gotten 2 aces. This is what is meant to be. You will have the new beginnings that you have been promised. If you take advantage and you give back to your partner and ignite that passion. The two of you together ignite that flame, and the whole thing just blows up. Alright guys, I hope that was helpful to you. Have a fabulous week.